Hi everyone, it's car wash time. So I'm at the Caltex in Paraparaumu. Now this is going to be very exciting because this is the only Caltex in Wellington that has a brush wash rather than a laser wash. Now the wash that we have here, it is an Istobal M'Nex 22, but unlike the Mobil ones that are soft wash, this one is actually a combination wash. So this is going to be fun. I've brought the top wash, which is $25, which is quite expensive, but it is a combination wash, but that's still $2 more than I paid for a combination wash at Z. So, but we'll see how it goes. I'll wait till we get over to the bay. I don't want to put the car on the dashboard at the moment because it is really, really hot. Because it's the middle of summer here, but the car does desperately need a wash. It hasn't had a wash for nearly 2 months. It's covered in bird poo. So maybe now is the best time to be buying an expensive top quality wash. So let's head over there. Here we are, there's the back of the wash. You might not be able to see in this light because there's a bit of a reflection. So this car wash was installed in 2017, which is when the petrol station was actually built. This Caltex was a new build in 2017. So you can see there the car in there. You can tell it's a slightly older Istobal than the one I previously filmed, which was a 2019, because it has the older Istobal logo on it, which was changed into the current one in, I think, 2018, 2019. We've got Caltex Combiwash branding up there, and you've got instructions either side. Typical Istobal code box. So I might just have to put the camera on this on a shopping bag or something. No, even that's going to be too hot. So we might have to do things a little bit differently today because this dashboard is really hot and I'm concerned about putting the camera down on it. So I have to see, and I'm not entirely sure I can reach that code box either. So I might have to get out. So we'll see how we go. Okay, let's go. Code box. Okay. 801. Come on, 1719. Pull this window up while I remember. Okay. Let's go. Right a bit, I think. I think I need to come to the right a bit. Okay. Stop, machine's happy. Oh wow, look at this. Got the dry bar coming down. Okay, now I'm actually going to have the air conditioning running because it's really hot in here. So apologies if there's a bit of noise from the air conditioning. So we've got a bit of a pre-rinse here. I am sitting slightly off. Wow. I've got a rather alarming feeling that my car is not actually straight in this machine, but the machine started now. Geez, I've really parked badly. Well, the machine's happy, it's running, so that was a pre-soak, it appears. So this car wash, like I said, is a combination wash, so it actually has a couple of different options it can do. So it can do a basic soft wash, brush wash, it can do touch-free wash, and there are 3 different soft wash packages and 3 different touchless packages, or it can do the combination wash package, which is what I've bought. We're coming down to the drying bar again. It's very... I mean, look at the size of the drying bar, it's massive. So like I say, this is the M'Nex 22 model. This was actually only the second M'Nex 22 to be installed in Wellington. The first was at Mobil, which is a soft wash. This is the only Combiwash M'Nex 22 in Wellington, and the only Caltex one. So as you will have noticed, our brushes we've got here are red and black stripes, which look very, very nice, I must say. It's not an awful lot to see at the moment. It's a lot of water spray. It's not even that high pressure either, so I shall have some more of my drink, which is from Wendy's. Because there is a Wendy's in Paraparaumu, which, fun fact, is the only Wendy's in Wellington. Goodness knows why. It's quite nice, actually. I think they should have more. Right, now what happens? Now, I should say, I have no idea what to expect in this wash. I've never been through an M'Nex 22 combi wash. I have no idea what the program's like. Oh, here we go, soap. I was wondering when we were going to get that. That's quite a nice dousing, actually. That's good. There's some muck on my camera lens here. Yes, I might just try and clean that off. Oh, here comes high pressure now. I might just... Okay, well, once this is over, I might just try and clean some of the dirt off the camera lens. Because it is... Now that the soap's on, you can really see it. You can see a bit of the high pressure coming out the sides there. And now on the top. This is cool. Oh wow, this is quite good. I think I've got that air conditioning set just right. It's not too noisy, and it's not too, but it's still fierce enough that it's keeping me cool on what is a very hot day. What next? More high pressure. Well, while it's doing that, let's just try and clean the crap off of this camera lens a bit. That's better. Here we go. It's got some of the bird poo off the windscreen. Hopefully we'll get a bit better cleaning there when the brushes start, which, talk of the devil, here they come. So Caltex has actually had a rather strange history of car washes. They use a lot of different manufacturers, Istobal being one of them. They've used a lot more Istobal washes recently at quite a number of their sites. So they have used, up in Auckland and in Napier, they use the M'Nex 25. They've also used the M'Nex 22 quite a lot. And in some areas, they've even used the M-Start, so it's stopping for a wheel brush. Here we go. Now, will this push the wind mirrors in like the Mobil one did on my Holden? It doesn't look like it's going to, which is pretty good. No, it hasn't done. Not yet, anyway. Oh, this is pretty good thus far. Yep, the bird poo on the windscreen is gone. I'm seeing plenty of soap as well, which is nice. But I suppose this is a modern machine. It's a 2017 machine. So this car wash is probably, say somewhere between 3 and 3.5 years old, because it was installed in the latter half of 2017. So you're talking 3 to 3.5 years old. Some of the early Caltex Istobals actually used plain red brushes, or even dark blue. But a lot of the newer ones like this use red and black, which is quite nice. Which is actually different to Caltex's Washtex, which use light and dark blue. And the brushes are now coming back. So we got a different design on this one. Most Istobal M'Nex 22s in NZ use what Istobal call the boomerang design, with the lights sort of go in a line around the outside. Caltex didn't opt for that. They opted for this circular design. They did use the boomerang lights on some of their older washes, Istobals, but these newer ones have those lights. Okay, we've got a bit of a rinse here thing going on, which is interesting. I wonder if we're going to get another bit of brush wash or not, or whether that's it. More rinsing, coming out the sides this time rather than from the top. This might be it, I don't know. Oh, it's coming from the top as well. There are some nozzles up there. You can't really see, it's steamed up a little bit. Okay, it's drying, so this is it. So we only get double pass on the brush, back and then forward again. So it's not like with the Washtec combination washes where you get a third brush pass. But having said that, it did do a pre-rinse, which the Washtec one doesn't do, or at least not the one at Z doesn't do. Look at that, you can really see the fan spinning in the dryer there. This machine also doesn't have like a foam shower or a foam curtain like the Washtec ones. That's not an option on the M'Nex 22. If they wanted that, then you'd have to get the M'Nex 32. And there's only one of those in New Zealand, and it's in Auckland. That dryer is pretty powerful. So whilst this comes back, I'm just going to get ready to leave the wash bay, so I'm going to put my seatbelt on. Because I've taken my seatbelt off in the car wash just to make filming a little bit easier. I'm going to put it back on. There's no rush, there's nobody waiting behind me, which is not a surprise because Paraparaumu has 5 car washes, despite the number of people actually in the area. Interestingly, although there are 5 car washes in Paraparaumu, there are no dedicated touchless car washes in Paraparaumu. This Combiwash is the only place in Paraparaumu where you can get a touchless wash. No other car wash in Paraparaumu can do touchless. So it's almost, that's very odd. It's gone straight across the top, and now it's coming down again for more contour drying at the front. That's not how I expected this to go. Is it going to do a full pass again? Or is it just going to come up here and stop? You can get a good view now of the machine now that the windows are a bit clearer. And you can see all the spray nozzles on there for things like the high pressure and the foam application. These Istobals, they're big, beefy machines. You can actually see there the nozzles that spray onto the brushes as well. Yeah, but it's getting another pass on the dry. Well, I never expected that. As you can see, there is no wash bay doors on this bay. Doesn't need it, it's a brush car wash. But you could argue that because it has combi washing and it can do touchless, it perhaps should have one, but they haven't opted for it here. From what I understand, talking to someone at Mobil, a lot of car washes, particularly touchless car washes, have wash bay doors to stop the spray going out onto the main roads, because the water that they use in car washes generally isn't just water. It's normally got chemicals and other stuff mixed in with it, and they don't want that just spraying out onto the road. But I don't know if maybe here we're far enough away from the road that we don't need one. And behind us, and there isn't a road behind us, it's just a car park. There's a couple of shops behind us. So, wow, but wow, double dry. I was definitely not expecting that. So lovely red and black brushes there. I'm not a fan of black brushes on car washes, but red and black is okay. I like car wash brushes in bright colours, and you've got red mixed in with the black here, so I think that's okay. Alright, this will be it now, I think. Again, the dryer's not going. Yep, here we go. Alright, so let's get this thing fired up. Well, that was fun. Okay. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that, and I think that's done a pretty good job too. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.